So we're back on D Live, on Twitch, and we're at the lake. Today's July 11, 2021, Sunday, if you can believe it. Stabbing us out. Thirsty? Yeah, it's pretty toasty. It's kind of this like haze. It's not really like clear.
It's weird. It almost seems like it's gonna rain.
Yeah.
It's so hazy.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing fine, thanks. All right. So we'll show you all what's going on here at the table. Just relaxing here at Lake Flattastic. Right here at the boat launch. I was going to go over to where they're selling your favorite candy food. But they had some copyrighted music. How we doing? Who are you supposed to be?
I'm a gladiator.
You're a gladiator.
My helmet's in here, but it's too hot.
Okay. Outer space isn't real, man. So, here's our sign. Here's your sign. But did you die? I figured that was a good question to ask. Kind of getting a lot of that today. What does that mean? What happens when it doesn't get authorized? All our movies are... We have like 3 dogs. I would name my dog Dog if I had a dog. I think that would be fun.
It's easier.
Right. Your dog. Okie dokie. So we got so much
his face on there, but did you die? The chain guy.
What's up?
Should have his picture on here, but did you die? The chain guy.
Oh yeah, right on. Do you know what he meant, Mike?
What's that?
Do you know what he meant?
No. Is that a quote? Is that what he was thinking?
Yeah, I don't know. I should put a picture of like chain guy.
What? What was that? Gladiator.
I know. Where did he come from?
What was that?
I'm not sure. The convention center isn't close to here.
Is it like Comic-Con or something?
Yeah, it's not close though.
I was about, or something I don't want to know.
Yeah, maybe not.
Like, Lord have mercy.
There they go.
Did you say hi?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. What a beautiful coat.
Thank you.
How old is your dog?
He's about 1.5 years. How about yours?
6 months.
Aw. I wouldn't have thought he was such a puppy.
He's grown a ton in 2 months.
So he'll get a lot bigger then?
No.
No, okay.
I think he's close to done.
Yeah, he's probably around 20-ish. He might get to 25 pounds.
Okay.
At most. That's what the vet said.
One more pound maybe.
What kind of dog is he?
It's a cavapoo.
Cavapoo? Okay.
So it's like a King Charles Cavalier and poodle.
Very cute.
Yeah. What about yours?
He's a rescue, so he's kind of like a lab mix. I don't know really what with, but yeah.
You're having fun.
Alright. Yeah, usually how it goes when I end one stream and then I'm like fiddling around with the camera. A couple of ladies showed up and they were asking some questions about Flat Earth, and so missed that conversation, but it was pretty good. We're ready to jump on board. All right. So here we go. Got a lot to share here. So let's get into some of things. The California Department of Health said on Friday, July 9th, that all children must wear masks in schools regardless of your vaccination status. So she thinks it's funny.
Yeah.
Smiling is the best medicine. So you're just healthier just by walking by the table. Thanks for stopping by.
What were you saying? They have to wear masks?
Yeah, California Department of Health,
Oh god.
because they can tell you what to do.
Pretty much every, like the whole school system?
Yeah, in California, yes.
And is there any other states that have done that so far?
No, this was just the first one that I saw.
Because my dad was he's a principal at his school, and up until now they had been planning actually on having masks
Yeah,
next year.
I'm not surprised.
But he said they're not. They just canceled.
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah. Well, because the CDC just recommended that kids no longer need to wear masks.
Yeah, I
in
mean
school.
that.
Well, they shouldn't have ever.
Whose scripture are we supposed to be reading? The
I'm at-
FDA's?
Yeah.
The California Department of Health?
Yeah.
I mean, give me a break.
But they also said that was only for vaccinated kids, which
Yeah, right.
is ridiculous. So you're gonna have half the kids in the class, or 2/3 of them not wear a mask, or wear a mask, and the other third wear a mask. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, because children shouldn't be getting vaxxed anyways.
Anyways, yeah.
So it would only make sense, and
the
that's
world-
why, probably why they want to enforce it, is because, well, most children aren't or can't or won't because of their parents.
Yeah,
So
'cause
we're
of
just going to
parents.
have it all around across the board.
Yeah.
Everybody wear a mask.
Because even some pro-vax parents still aren't vaccinating their kids that
Yeah.
are like 12 or 13.
Right. Yeah,
'Cause
which
they're
is
like-
really kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
I mean, the World Health Organization has actually said that they no longer advise kids getting vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
So they actually disagree with our CDC, but
Yeah. It's just,
which is so crazy. It's really funny.
all right.
I don't know if it's just kids under 13 or if it's all kids under 18. No kids should get it, but I mean,
Yeah, and
kids
any kids who do, let's just say that they develop a big heart.
yeah. And maybe it just happens to explode.
Let's read some more things that'll get us banned. The COVID-19 vaccine is not FDA authorized, approved, but it has been authorized by the FDA for emergency use only. When there is no longer an emergency and everything opens back up, the vaccine becomes unlicensed and will be illegal to dispense. Now, do you understand why there's a new variant every time we get close to opening back up? Yeah, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Basically.
now we have the Delta variant. Okay, the emergency continues for another 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll get the.
I'm surprised the
Next
first
one.
one wasn't the beta variant. Or the gamma. The next one will probably be the gamma and then the beta.
No one wants the beta.
I know, right? What do we need?
Who wants the beta?
Yeah, we don't need COVID to create all these betas.
Yeah.
We already had them.
We have enough betas as it is. I've been watching so much JLP.
Oh yeah, I know. I listened to
so
him a
good.
couple of years ago,
I
like
can't
for a
believe that.
year straight.
It makes
Yeah.
it makes so much sense now why conservatives don't have anything to do with him.
Yeah.
Because he's like so far out there.
Yeah.
Because he said like he is like women should not like talk. Like it's just
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
Like, everything evil comes from the woman. It's just like hilarious.
It's funny because, like, people wanna. The most popular are those who kind of tread the line of being offensive because they want a larger audience.
Yeah.
But Jesse's like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the other side, go super radical, and see who's catching up. You know,
Yeah.
who wants to come with me. And he does a really good job of like getting guys over that threshold. And then some guys, I get it, might want to teeter it back a little bit because he does get really, aggressive. And,
I didn't realize
but
it.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, I don't mind it either. I didn't realize that he's actually really smart. Like sometimes he repeats himself a lot, and some people might think he's dumb because of that. But he's actually keeping up with a lot of conversation. He acts dumb sometimes,
Yeah.
but you're like, actually no,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
2 steps ahead.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's really
he's
funny.
pretty long in the tooth for sure.
Yeah, he's got enough.
Have you ever seen any of his like debates in the like 90s? or anything like that? 'Cause he did,
I
like,
saw a couple clips of him, yeah, older clips, yeah.
Yeah, he does some interesting things. Talks with some black movements and trying to. And so I mean, yeah, I mean with BLM and Antifa and stuff, it's got to be really challenging maybe for.
Oh, for sure.
But that does draw people out. That's the thing, is like these groups are needed. They're needed for the purpose of drawing people out. It's the only way that you can make people grow out of where they're at, and they have to ultimately come to what it is that they're moving towards. And if a movement that's positive or negative, like it could be something like Flat Earth, or it could be something like BLM, then that idea has to spark something within them that was already growing to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like, Flat Earth, caused me to become this big conspiracy theorist. It was like, this confirmed everything I had been looking into. That's what it does. And so if somebody's in that ilk of BLM and they think that all white people hate them because of the color of their skin, then yeah, I mean, something like this for their generation comes out. Oh, how coincidental. I'm ready. Let's go.
For sure. And I really like how he's really interesting because he posits the point that...
What are you trying to accomplish with this? I don't know.
I don't know, yeah. Yeah. I guess you'll just have to keep walking by and just eating your bag of candies. I wasn't wrong.
It is candy.
Yeah, he didn't correct me.
Add another 10 pounds. Get you closer to the American.
What are you trying to accomplish here? I think I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption, too. That's like in the 1800s. Could you imagine setting up like a table in the 1800s, selling your wares, and like people on carriage and their horses and stuff just walk by? Hey, what are you doing out here? Trotting along, dude. And he's like, well, why don't you stop and check out my wares? I can't, mister. I got somewhere to go. What do you got for sale? He's like, well, I guess you should stop and check out my wares then. I'm busy. Bye.
I got too much stuff to do.
Right? It's like, I'm not going to give you a spiel while you're eating your jujubes.
Mike and I. No, yeah, for sure. Like, how about you?
So it's official, there will be no fans at the Olympics in Japan.
Yeah, they just said, yeah.
Can you believe it?
Just such ridiculous.
What a scam.
Japan, I don't understand. I always thought that they were sensible, but they've actually cracked down harder than the U.S. has.
I thought that too. Here's what I heard. I guess, and this is from MRP.
He like ran into that.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's calling the police department. Slow down, your dog. Slow down.
What?
I was just trying to, get him shaky about his dog in the back because he was speeding up. I was like, slow down, your dog's in the back.
Do you think I mean, the kids are probably in the wrong, right?
Well, they were going the wrong way.
Oh, they're going there. Oh, yeah, the bikes are supposed to go this way.
Yeah. Well, this is why we just can't all get along.
Is there like a cop station?
I don't think so. I don't know. The first thing that came to mind is, I'm going to have somebody else deal with this.
Yeah.
Not deal with it himself.
Well, what can he do, though?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Which is why
I don't know.
I was shut down the trail. Too many people are going the wrong way. Shut it down. Shut it down. I'm tired of seeing people go the wrong way, out of one way. Shut it down. Call the police department.
Call the police.
Yeah, I can't believe that. Can you believe that? Shut it down, no fans, trash. Oh yeah, so I guess Japan has 20% vaccinated.
Oh, shoot.
So maybe the idea is, I don't want you vaxxers in my country. But
Okay.
I doubt that. I doubt it.
Oh yeah, no, that's.
I just don't get. I just don't get it. 20% of the country's vaccinated, but they're the ones that want to throw their 6th or 7th state of emergency.
Yeah. Well, one of the reasons I think so low is they're not able to get as many as because we have the Moderna and Pfizer.
Yeah, right. Because we're America, we're the best.
Yeah.
We have other countries make it for us, send it to us, and then we ship them out to other countries. How does that make any sense? Wouldn't it make more sense to just have it shipped from the source to Japan instead of sending it to America, to then America sends it to other countries?
Yeah.
How we doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Hey, think about this today. But did you die? Hey, but did you die? I don't have anything. We went to the moon, you millennial. What have you done? We landed on the moon. You don't have anything I need to hear you say because my generation landed on the moon. We started wars to keep you free. And it's funny, the state of emergency doesn't start until this morning in Japan. And this was announced on Thursday.
All of a sudden they need
So,
yeah.
the state of emergency
Really funny.
doesn't start till 4 days from now. How we doing?
What do you guys got going on here?
Oh, just so hey, have you ever crossed your mind to think about that whenever you do something?
Yeah, all the time, every single day, man.
Yeah.
But did you die?
But
No.
did you die? What are you so freaked out about?
You go
You're here.
120 on the highway,
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Oh, I
fine.
go like
didn't
150
die.
on the highway.
150.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get home, right?
Oh,
and
yeah,
then I
every
say,
single
hey,
time.
how'd you get home? 150. Did you die?
No, absolutely not.
Right on, man. Yeah. So I just talk about how outer space is fake,
Yeah?
and water, when contained and at rest, lays level and flat at the surface. So have you ever had a bubble bath before?
Can't say that I have.
Never. Okay, well try it sometime. It's really fun. Get a bath, fill it up with water, put some bubbles in it, and then just dip down really just low, like to where your eyes are kind of level with the water. I mean, if you've never tried it, I'm just trying to give you a visual. But then you'll see like little mountain bubbles,
Yeah?
and then you'll see the water, and then you'll see the mountain bubbles. Think of those mountain bubbles as like continents or mountains,
Yeah.
right? So that's just Earth. That's like on a table, and the water is level and flat forever and ever and ever. So
Okay.
how does it bend to make a ball in outer space that
gravity.
you've never seen before? Can you show me?
Because the gravitational force of a sphere,
Mm-hmm.
the density of it pulls everything around into a sphere, inevitably.
I can picture that, but can you show me?
Not with the instruments I have available. No.
How would you have to show me? Like, let's even just humor the idea, like a little thought experiment. How would you show me this claim that you're saying?
It's impossible to
Oh.
Why are we affixed to the ground? Why do I...
How is it impossible to show me something that you're claiming?
I mean, it's possible for me to demonstrate,
Mhm.
however, not with the implements that I have available right now.
So you kind of just say, I defer to other people who have landed on the moon and then saw
Which
the
they
Earth from
have.
space.
Which they
They have, you haven't. What have you done, millennial?
I'm not a millennial.
They landed on the moon.
I'm not a
Gen Zer.
millennial.
I'm not either.
Yeah,
Gen Zer?
Zoomer.
Yeah, Zoomer.
Zoomer.
So what have you done, Zoomer? He landed on the
Yeah,
moon.
you're forgetting, Josh, that these kids are not millennials anymore.
Oh, that's right.
Like, I'm the last millennial.
I'm 40, so I'm just like kind of on the fringe. Some people would say I'm a millennial because I'm 81, but I'm like, no. So my point is like, what have you done? You haven't landed on the moon. You didn't land a drone on Mars. And if you just believe everybody else, that's a religion. That's
Well,
what
I
it
landed a
is.
drone in Somalia. That's something.
Yeah, but is Somalia a tangible place that the four of us could go if
Yeah.
we wanted to? Okay.
Yeah, it
is
is.
it tangible for four of us to go to Mars?
If we wanted to, yeah.
No, it's not. Because
Yeah,
you don't have the military rights to go.
I mean, if I had the funding, yeah, you could.
No.
SpaceX doesn't have the military funding.
Yeah, they do. They have NASA.
NASA is only an
Don't
educational
let them
affiliate.
fool you. Don't let Elon Musk fool you, my son. He said verbatim that we would not be able to go to space without NASA's help. He said that literally verbatim.
Because you intrude on airspace of,
Yeah, exactly.
of a sovereign nation.
Exactly.
Of a sovereign nation.
Of
What
a-
sovereign?
yeah.
What sovereign nation owns outer space?
United States. It was signed into effect in the Interstellar Planning
How do you
Act
own
of
something that's not real?
1971.
The United States owns outer space.
They own the outer space in the immediate cone of surrounding United States territory.
Oh.
So if outer space isn't real, then
It's not real.
where do asteroids come from?
What do you mean
Where are
asteroids?
they flying
Have you
in
ever
from?
seen an asteroid?
Got one hanging from my neck right
Okay,
here.
did you capture that yourself?
He acquired it himself.
He did, yeah, with money, monetary value,
You're
right?
getting off topic.
No, I'm
Now-
not
now
getting
you're
off
going
topic.
into-
You didn't get that, and you just believe somebody told you that's an asteroid, just like when somebody came back with moon rocks, and then they gave them to a country, and then that country found out that they were petrified wood. So maybe that's petrified wood you got on your chest.
How do you explain shooting stars?
Have you ever seen a shooting star come from the horizon upwards?
No,
Why?
because then that would imply it's a man-made object.
No, it would imply that we're on a ball, and whoa, I saw a shooting star go this way, and this way, and this way, and this way, and this way. Why do they all just do this?
It doesn't come
That's
up from this side of the horizon because
totally unnatural.
we have only to the visible eye we only can observe a portion of
Correct. So
Earth's hemisphere.
you just brought me to my next point. The reason why the Earth is flat is because, like I said before, when water is contained, it lays level and flat like the shorelines.
Okay.
Okay? And so at what point does it become a ball? Like, what distance is it? Like, could you show them, maybe you know the distance that the Earth comes to be a ball.
It's about
and there's
3.5
curvature.
miles before you get in on a flat surface.
Yeah, so
flat-ish surface.
Why can you not see land on the other side of the ocean?
Oh, he just kind of disproved that because you can't see forever. Isn't that what you said a
Because
few moments
the
ago?
curvature of the Earth.
What is the curvature of the Earth? Do you happen to know that?
What's
Yeah,
the
I'll
grade?
give. Do you have any money on you, Mike?
Money?
Yeah.
No. Other than a card.
I'll give you his credit card if you can name 3 basic questions of your ball Earth model.
3 basic questions.
3 basic questions of the ball Earth model.
Notwithstanding.
Okay.
is the ball
First
Earth
question.
model.
I'll give you an example. First question is, how many times does the Earth rotate in one day?
It doesn't.
The Earth doesn't rotate?
You said in one day.
In one day. It goes about a 19th of a rotation every single day.
How many times does it rotate in one day?
You just said a 19th of a rotation.
A 19th of a rotation. On its axis, the Earth rotates about a 19th.
It doesn't rotate once.
No.
Not a full rotation.
Not a full rotation in a single day.
So in 24
Because-
hours, 15 degrees per hour, it doesn't do a full rotation?
No, that's not what causes the change of day. The change of day has occurred by it rotating around the sun.
No, the Earth spins and rotates around the sun at the same time as the sun is traveling also. So there's 6 different movements where the sun is going around the sun and it's still spinning.
Exactly.
So
But in a 24-hour period, it doesn't
it
complete an
it
entire-
spins one time.
You just said it spins one time, implying that it's now
A full day.
sphere.
A full day.
So
So you just said
even
it's
as a hypothetical flat Earth, it still rotates.
I'm asking you a question based on your own model, and you don't know that it rotates one full rotation in one day. You don't know your own basic model. So let me give you another one. What's the circumference of the Earth?
I couldn't tell you that off the top of my
Why?
head.
Why do you believe it's a ball, but you know nothing about your own model?
Because I put my energy towards different tasks.
So you just blindly believe other people, and so you can just go on your other tasks? That's
Yeah.
not a very intelligent way to go about your business, in my opinion.
It is, because I segment my energy throughout my day towards things that benefit me more directly.
Ah, yes, of course. You. It's all about you, right?
It is.
It is all about me.
Because,
My life,
because
I
here's
can't
the thing
control
is that if everyone pursues their own happiness to the best of their degree, society as a whole benefits.
No, it's not. It doesn't benefit. Because if you are just selfish and only worry about yourself, then you pass by your neighbor who has a blown tire or whatever on the side of the road, and you just pass them and be like, hey, you know what? I wish I could help him, but I got, my thing to do.
How does the society benefit from hedonism? That doesn't even make any sense.
Hedonism is a difference between just the pursuit of happiness. I mean, because one thing I draw satisfaction from is, is suffering in the short term to benefit in the long term, like budgeting my money or working out at the gym or whatever.
Yeah.
as opposed to.
But you just you just posited the point that everything you do is for you and what makes sense, what's the best thing for me. Like, how is that actually isn't what most like human beings do.
Because I mean, if I contribute to myself, I contribute to others as a whole.
How do you contribute? Maybe you could share.
Well, I serve the country.
Yes, you are. You serve the country?
Yeah.
So you fought for other people, okay?
Yeah, I
Got
fought
it.
for other people.
What
I've
happened to
saved
those
lives.
weapons of mass destruction?
Which ones?
Yeah, I know, right? Which ones? Yeah.
Yeah.
Particularly the ones after 9/11.
The ones after there were never weapons of mass
No, there
destruction
weren't.
in Iraq. I'll agree with you on that.
Interesting.
And
So,
in
but these
fact,
same people who lie about that will tell you the truth about what again?
I mean, in retrospect, in providing the benefit of the doubt,
Mm-hmm.
I can say that maybe there was reasonable suspicion that there were weapons of mass destruction, but following the invasion, there were none.
What about the Gulf of Tonkin? That's kind of an odd
The
story.
Gulf of Tonkin,
Yeah.
when they attacked an American destroyer in the
yeah. And then
Gulf.
they claimed it was somebody else, right? And then
threw us into Vietnam?
Yep. Yeah. What do you think about that?
Vietnam was probably a fluke, as was the Soviet.
Another fluke. Weird. So we're 2 for 2 on flukes.
Yeah.
Major, massive flukes. And so, what do you think about currently going on now? Do you think it's just another? Well, we'll just wait until things get declassified afterwards and find out. Oh. So
I don't know. I felt like there was a pretty good reason why I was kicking down doors in Somalia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, because they were killing each other, killing.
Is that your
Christians and
responsibility?
ethnic
So now all of a sudden somebody else is doing things in another country. It's all of a sudden now your responsibility
But
to
our
go.
original point is that we're doing it for the service of other people.
No, but I thought it was all about. But that's
No, we're talking about your point here.
no. My point is I'm doing this for other people. 100%. Yeah. You need to be informed about you're being lied to about where you live, who your creator is, and your government, and you just blindly believe them.
I mean, me
kinda
personally, I mean, I can be selfish in where my main.
I can be selfish too. I'm not
my main
perfect,
focus
guys.
is trying to do what I can to make a living and if I can do a favor for somebody here and there, I'll do it. But
You wouldn't ever
worried about
dedicate.
myself.
You wouldn't ever like do, for example, missions work. For
I've
example.
done missions work.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Where did you go?
I spent 2 weeks in Haiti building a church
Okay.
and feeding the homeless.
Okay. I went to 2 weeks, rebuilded some houses in Katrina.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
that's not bad.
yeah, it was fun.
Why do you feel like